Moonlit Fantasy isn't just about action and magic, it's about characters, growth, and the bonds that tie them together. Early on, it feels like your average modern isekai, pulling from familiar clichés, but as the story progresses, it matures into something more solid and engaging, turning out to be one of the biggest surprises. Makoto Misumi, our protagonist, is just an ordinary guy, until one day, bam, he's whisked away by a god named Sumi to another world. Sounds like your typical isekai setup, right? Well, hold on tight, because Moonlit Fantasy throws some twists your way. Makoto's not exactly welcomed with open arms. The local goddess decides he's too ugly for the main world, and dumps him in the wasteland. But Makoto's not one to mope. He teams up with a dragon-turned-samurai named Shen, who's taken on a new form as a samurai woman, Tomoe. Together, they're quite the duo. One of the coolest things about her, she can summon a hidden dimension that looks just like the Japanese countryside. Makoto uses this to create a safe haven for an orc tribe led by Emma. Oh, and did I mention they have to deal with a giant spider named Mio? Yeah, Makoto ends up forming a contract with Mio, who becomes a key part of the team. However, life in this new world isn't all smooth sailing. Makoto's intimidating aura makes him like a demon to humans, leading to some pretty hilarious moments as he tries to fit in. Language barriers? Yeah, he's got those too. It takes him weeks to learn the local tongue, and he even gets some rings made by dwarves to suppress his aura. It's these little details that flesh out the world and make Makoto more relatable. But it's not all fun and games. Makoto and his crew face off against thieves, rescue a girl named Toa, and even get involved with a trading company. The missions are thrilling, especially when they're battling the town's strongest adventurer, Mills. There's real danger here. You can feel the stakes rising with every episode. And then there's Lemmy Latte and his crew. They bring more action and drama, adding layers to the story. Lemmy's backstory and redemption arc show that not everything's black and white in this world. Also, Makoto's journey isn't just about battles. It's about building alliances, dealing with politics, and even capturing a lick named Shiki, who's aiming for godlike status. Yeah, it gets intense. The episodes build up to a massive battle with Sophia Bolga and Mitsurugi, the top adventurers allied with the demon army. This isn't just any fight, it's a visual spectacle that showcases Makoto's overwhelming power. And when he finally opens his shop and celebrates with his village, you're left feeling satisfied, yet hungry for more. The animation is decent, not outstanding, but good enough. The backgrounds feel alive with people around most of the time, though sometimes it's just a wall, which is a common technique in other shows. The OST fits the isekai theme perfect with strong opening and ending songs, though I personally think the ending theme is better. The supporting cast is also solid, with characters like Emma the Orc and Baron the Dwarf, who crafts weapons for the village, standing out. Moonlit Fantasy does bear some resemblance to Darwin's Game and Solo Leveling, so if you're into those, you'll dig this too. It's all about characters thrown into crazy situations, battling tough enemies, and figuring out who to trust. Just like in Solo Leveling, the main character starts weak, but gets crazy strong with cool powers. And like Darwin's Game, there's tons of intense fights and strategic thinking. If you love supernatural powers, epic battles, and characters growing stronger, Moonlit Fantasy should be next on your watch list. Now, let's talk about the episodes released this year. Season 2 of Moonlit Fantasy takes it up a notch. This is not just a continuation. These episodes are a deeper dive into Makoto's world and the challenges he faces. The first one kicks off with Makoto and Shiki coming to the aid of a villager under attack by thieves. It's action-packed from the start, showing Makoto's sense of justice and his determination to protect the vulnerable. This theme runs through the entire season, as Makoto faces new challenges and grows as a leader. One of the interesting twists this time is the introduction of Hibiki Otanashi and Tomoki Iwahashi, the other heroes summoned by the goddess. Their backstories add layers to the story, exploring different aspects of heroism and the burdens that come with it. Hibiki's transformation from a privileged, bored noble to a warrior on a path of growth is particularly compelling. Tomoki's charm abilities add a darker twist, showing how power can corrupt if not used wisely. Makoto finds himself teaching at an academy, navigating complex political dynamics and dealing with threats from other factions. His encounters with Tomoki's group and the warnings they bring highlight the ongoing power struggles and alliances shaping the world. Meanwhile, Mio's culinary journey and her interactions with Hibiki add a lighter yet meaningful subplot. One of the most intense arcs is the joint battle to take over Estella Fortress. It's a roller coaster of emotions and action, with Makoto thrust into a chaotic battlefield where the stakes are high. The battles are intense, the losses are real, and the characters are pushed to their limits. Hibaki's determination to become stronger after a devastating loss and Makoto's near-death experience highlight the harsh realities they face. And then, there's the climactic battle with Sophia and Mitsurugi. Makoto's true skills shine, especially his prowess in archery, which adds a fresh dynamic to the combat scenes. However, it's not just about flashy moves, it's about strategy, determination, and the bonds that hold Makoto's team together. In the last episode, there's a sense of closure and satisfaction. The grand celebration that follows when Makoto acknowledges Tomoe, Mio, and Shiki as family by giving them his surname Misumi is a touching moment that underscores the theme of chosen family throughout the series. In summary, this anime nails it with action, character growth, and building its world. Every episode adds something, keeping you glued till the finale. Whether you're a die-hard anime fan or just getting into it, this series is a thrilling ride with heart, humor, and epic fights. If you're into stories with characters you'll cheer for, this one's definitely a winner. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell to be notified of any latest uploads. That said, see you in the next one.